everybody, welcome back. Today's video is a request that I got to do a comparison between the Louis Vuitton Clapton and the Pochette Metis. The Clapton bag is exactly 10 inches long. It is 3 inches wide and it is roughly 7 inches high. The Pochette Metis is 9.5 inches long, 3 inches wide, and about 8 inches tall. You can see that the Pochette Metis has more of a square shape, while the Clapton has definitely a rectangular shape. The Pochette Metis holds slightly more than the Clapton. Pricing. The Pochette Metis now retails for $1,830 US before tax if you get it in the monogram canvas, while my version here is in the all empreinte leather, and this one retails for $2,230 US before tax. So there is a considerable difference in price between the two versions. On the monogram canvas version, you do get suede interior lining, while with my version here in the empreinte leather, you get the fabric lining with the vertical lines. The Clapton retails for $1,990 US, so it comes in right smack in the middle, and it also offers you the option of an interior suede lining and a partial leather, partial canvas exterior. So it really does hit a sweet spot. Moving on to straps. Both of the bags have straps that are made of all leather. If you get a monogram canvas version, then your strap will be monogram canvas. Both of my bags have leather straps. Both of the straps are adjustable with several notches for adjustment. The hardware is slightly different on these two straps. The locks on the bottom are pretty much identical in size and shape. The hardware on the Pochette Metis right here is a little bit larger than the hardware on the Clapton. And so is the buckle part right up here. This one right here is considerably larger than the buckle on the Clapton. The buckle and the hardware on all of the D-rings on the Pochette Metis have rounded edges, while the buckle and the D-rings on the Clapton handbag have square edges. There is a slight difference in color tone between them. The Clapton is more of a light champagne gold. The Pochette Metis gold is extremely deep, and it is a nice dark yellow tone. The widths of the straps are different as well. Continuing on about the hardware, each bag features a different lock mechanism. The S-lock on the Pochette Metis is a lot easier to open and close while you're on the go. You just push it in, and then when you want to open it up, one of these two tabs moves, one of the two buttons moves while the other one is stationary. I thought that was a defect in my bag when I first got it. The lock on the Clapton is just like an old school buckle that you push in with a spring, and you push on it and it slides in and out. So this is a lot more cumbersome to get in and out while you're on the go, but I still love the way it looks because this is the, the type of lock that you see on their trunks. So it does give you a very elegant and, sophisticated vibe. And the light color, which is similar to like a champagne gold hardware, is very beautiful as well. These are the square-edged D-rings that I was talking about. Very beautiful, shiny, substantial D-rings, but with a square edge as opposed to the circular edges on the Pochette Metis D-rings. There are some rivets here on the Pochette Metis. There is also a nice zipper here on the back pocket, while on the Clapton you don't have any rivets here, and the back pocket is just an open slip pocket that goes all across the bag and features no zipper, but it does have that suede interior lining that I rave about so much. Moving on to the interior. The Clapton bag only has 2 compartments with 1 zipper pocket down the middle and 2 slip pockets in the back. The Pochette Metis, however, has 3 compartments that everyone is by now very familiar with the middle compartment being the most generous. The back pocket on the Clapton is a lot easier to get in and out of. I love to use it for my cell phone for easy access. Plus, it doesn't really take away from the inner capacity of the bag. On the other hand, the back pocket of the Pochette Metis is a little tighter and it's not that easier to use. The more you stuff in it, the more you stretch the leather and you take away from the inner capacity of the bag. The Clapton features a leather trim that goes all around the bag. It also has 4 feet with Louis Vuitton engraved on each of them. The Pochette Metis, however, does not have any feet on the bottom, but it does have a substantial amount of glazing that goes all around the bag and has been known to be prone for issues. The Clapton gives you an option of having both leather and canvas, which is extremely durable and carefree on the bottom, while with the Pochette Metis, you have to pick whether you want canvas or empreinte leather. Most of the time, that is not an easy choice to make because the empreinte leather is the more readily available version, while the monogram and reverse canvas are almost nearly impossible to get your hands on, brand new from the boutique or online. So for a lot of people, the canvas Pochette Metis might not even be an option unless you're willing to pay well above retail price on a second-hand market. The Clapton, however, features the beautiful pebbled leather. It is not the same as empreinte leather. It is a little bit softer and the pebbling is not as deep as the empreinte. This color here is called the Magnolia. I thought it was the Rose Ballerine, but it's not. It's called Magnolia. It is a little bit darker than Rose Ballerine and it's a lot prettier in my opinion. At the end of the day, I do find myself struggling with the idea of selling one of these 2 bags since they are extremely similar. And in my case, they both have the pink accent going on with them very strongly. But I do really love pink. I love to wear it a lot and I have a lot of pink pieces in my wardrobe. So in my opinion, they are different enough to keep both of them in my collection for the time being. But if I really had the option and if I could go back in time, I would switch out my Pochette Metis into a monogram version and keep the Clapton with the pink accent and the Damier Ebene canvas. Just because canvas gives you peace of mind, it's extremely durable. Damier Ebene especially is almost indestructible and shows 0 signs of wear and tear if you take good care of it and don't abuse your bag. For the Clapton, I would say the pros are the suede interior lining, the Damier Ebene canvas on the bottom, but at the same time, the lock is very cumbersome and sometimes you can hear that spring popping in and out when you use your bag. Pochette Metis as well has its pros and its cons. The S-Lock is a lot easier to use. The top handle gives you that easy option of grab and go, but the interior fabric lining is a downside for me. Plus the exterior back pocket is very tight and I don't find myself using it that much. The empreinte leather does show wear and tear in the form of de-embossing, meaning that the pattern does tend to soften after a while and it is not as deep and pronounced as it was the first day you got it. The Pochette Metis has a lot of glazing going on all over the bag and that is always a liability. I hope you all have a great day. See you in my next video.